Good morning, everyone. It's 9:09. Ran a little bit behind schedule because Think or Swim was going through some kind of software update. It took a while to load, but we're up and running. And good thing I was patient yesterday as the market is showing early weaknesses. All right, so as of right now, let's take a look at the market. There's some earning that look pretty good actually. Let's go real quick to AXP. Okay, I trade AXP, American Express, Visa, or Mastercard. All three. Sometimes I own all three. Sometimes I own none. Right now, I own a little bit of Visa that I had for a long time. I did trade Mastercard in and out, and I had traded uh, American Express. Solid earning from American Express. Okay, this is one of those very decent earning where they beat revenue, they beat earning, they raise dividend, and they project good growth. The only thing that was kind of iffy, which give um, the stock an early weaknesses, was even though they projected good revenue growth for next quarter, the earning is kind of down. Maybe they probably would discuss higher wages, wage inflation, the typical thing that we have heard from JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. So that's the only weakness in the report. But I was tempted. You know, Someone asked me last night, do I trade after hour or pre-market? I was tempted. Let me show you what AXP did this morning when I first saw the earning release. You see this dump? I was very tempted, okay, very tempted to buy a little bit right here in the 156 range. Okay, but look at this gap. Whoosh. Okay, so no touch for me right now, but I do like AXP a lot. All right. As with anything, when you miss it, you miss it. Just, but if you want an example, what I consider a good report, that's it. Now, if AXP dump for whatever stupid reason, you betcha I be buying. Okay, I when I see a combination of great earnings, great projection, raising dividend, or sometimes they talking about buybacks and a stock dump, you betcha I want to be in. All right, that's the kind of combination that I want to be in. Midnight Rider, you are welcome. You know, feel free to ask question for anyone that's watching this right now or later. Feel free to ask me any question. I do my best to help, to educate. Sometimes I can be an a-hole for those that know me. Okay, sometime or maybe a lot of times. So just be. I try my best to be patient. I try to not fly off the handle on people that ask dumb questions. But I get it. Some people have never do any of this stuff before. They have no idea what I'm talking about. So I try to talk as fast and slow as I can to explain things. But before we look at GM, let's take a look at the SPY. Remember yesterday, what did I say? I want everything to prove to me that it can hold the support or certain line, right? Take a look. Yesterday, SPY went up big, right? And what did I say? The yellow line. Okay, the yellow line is right here. The support at 431 right now is in pre-market is trade down to 433, so it's gonna test it. Show me, prove it to me. All right, everything is in the prove it to me mode. Same thing with Amazon. I talked about yesterday. Yeah, it looked great. Guess what? Prove it to me. Okay, prove it to me. Can you get over this 2880? Right? So far, pre-market down to 2830. So was it a good thing for anyone to chase here yesterday? No, no, not at all. The Nasdaq. Hold the line. Remember that. That's a very long before Game of Thrones. Long before Game of Thrones. Okay. Long before crypto people going hodler. Traders are always saying, hold the line. The rest are just copycat. Hold the line. All right. So the NASDAQ yesterday dropped. Well, for now, we don't know yet. Let's see the QQQ. QQQ dropped like a rock, but bounced off nicely off the 61.8 fib. Okay, this is a 61.8 fib. I think some people refer to this as the golden ratio, whatever. But that's a really good. When something decline by that golden ratio, that's a pretty good spot usually to buy. Okay, but like everything else, I keep saying, hold the line. Right now, pre-market 346. Where is 346? So yeah, it's below the line. The line is at 353. See, gotta hold the line. Don't fake out on me. Okay, don't fake out on me. I want to see things hold the line. Okay, now we can go to GM. GM, oh boy. I like GM. I own a little GM and a little Ford. Just a little. Just a tiny bit. I think I sold most of them already. There you go. 46, 4707 is the low point. Let's save GM so that we can talk about it with the chart already set up for us in the future, right? Save. On another note, for those that have never traded, before, well, back in September last year, I had a small trading account, which I consider my most speculative trading portfolio. But when I bought my condo, part of that was I sold half a Bitcoin and I liquidated that trading portfolio in order to use that money to buy the condo as well as proceed from comic books. Okay. That's gone. I have a bunch of books right now at Comic Link. Probably within a month or two, I should get a check for $16,000 to $17,000. I will open that trading account. Well, I close out the other account, the one that I liquidate everything, close it out. So I'm gonna open a new account, put in, whether it's 15 or 17,000, whatever the proceed is, into what you see on the screen here. And I will do live trading and we can see how I do. I have not traded in a small account like that in such a long time. For those that understand trading, it's difficult. It's much more difficult to trade when you have, say, 10,000 or 20,000 compared to somebody that have $1 million. Okay, there's an old saying that I said many years now. It takes money to make money. Okay, so when you have a small account, it limits your choices, right? So let's say I open an account with 15,000. Certainly, I can't go out there and buy 100 shares of Amazon, right? Can't do that. Or even 100 share of Apple. Can't do that either. So, but I will open it and I will trade. And to show you, I will do live trading, update daily, so that you see how that portfolio do compared to the market, just to show you if it can be done. It's been many years since I even trade from one account that small. It's gonna certainly handcuff me in doing a lot of things. I will still trade in my big account outside of what you see here on the screen. But on the screen, whenever I open that account, I will trade, whether it's buying 10 share of Starbucks or 5 share of Costco, whatever it is, I would do live trading just to show you how I do it and how, and if I can be successful trading and growing that small account. All right. But that's the plan. The plan is hopefully within the next 2 months, sometime within the next 2 months, whenever that check arrive in my hands, it's gonna go right to TD Ameritrade to open that account, and we can do live trading. Because right now you can see this account info on the top left on the screen. That's nothing. There's nothing there because that account is closed. That has no money there. No money there. All right. So GM kind of like in a no man's land. You know, it's there's a, let's see, let's pan out. I would not touch GM right here. I would not add to GM right here. Let's pan out. Yeah, look at that. See how beautiful this line is? What did I say over and over again? It's not random. All right, it's not random. You see, when GM bounced right here, you think it was random. No, it was because it is a line that was prior resistant. It turned into support because back then that was a high for GM right here. Okay, it touched it and then it zoomed over. Beautiful. Bounce off that, come down. Right now it's in no man's land. All right, would I buy GM if it go down to this support line? Yeah, give it a shot. Okay, level to levels. Okay, there is no magic. There is no, the more you follow me, hopefully you will come to my belief and understanding that chart reading, technical analysis matters. Anyone that spout out that chart reading is stupid, technical analysis is stupid, fundamental is where it's at, not that they are wrong completely, but they are not traders. There is no traders in the world that would say something that ignorant. Okay, there is no trader in the world that would say something that ignorant. If you buy and hold and do nothing, that's a different story. That's not what I do here. PayPal, Square. Oof. Look at PayPal dropping right to the 200. This is a weekly moving average. So this is critical. Okay, you don't want PayPal to go any lower. This has been one massive deadly dump. Let's go back. So look at how far it can go. The absolute bottom for PayPal is right here. Right there. Okay? It's ugly. So ugly. Look at that. Wowza, right? Bang. Touch. Rip. Giving back everything. PayPal is almost back to where it was 2 years ago. Year and a half ago. Basically, everyone that bought a year and a half ago and still hold has been wrong. Wow. That's pain. It need to hold here. Need to hold the line. So let's go back to the daily. Okay. Yeah, there is, this is just one ugly looking chart. All right, one nasty looking chart. Yowza. Right now, it's a no touch for me. There is nothing there to say. They need to prove to me. Same thing with Square. Square the same. See, Square is, yeah. Look at that. Same thing here. It need, for Square, it need to get over that hump right here for me to even consider it. Okay, it's so ugly. You see something like this is what people would call a broken chart. This stock is broken. It eviscerated, obliterated any believer over the past year and a half, obliterated them completely. Okay, it's so nasty. The stock has literally gave back so much, so much. Um, there's a couple reasons why PayPal, Square, as well as Mastercard, Visa are doing so poorly. Not AXP. This is why I like AXP more than Visa. Have you heard of the phenomenon that has taken off for the past year? Buy it now, pay later. Horrible concept. I hate this so much, but buy it now, pay later has taken so much business from all of these companies. So much business. In fact, the one company that I did dabble in and ran away real quickly because I hated the concept so much. It is such a disgusting concept that prey on consumer that if you know what's going to blow up in the stock market, that bubble, buy it now, pay later. You literally can go to Amazon right now, bought something that's like $1,000 or $2,000, and use a buy now, pay it later, and literally have very little credit check on you. It's a worst concept that allow people to buy craps that they don't need. A lot of money has been bought a lot of garbage have been bought that way. Huge. There's a company called Affirm right here. This company is a culprit. Okay, and it if you line this stock up with Mastercard and Visa, it exploded. Meanwhile, all the other companies suffer. Now it has given back as well. Okay, Affirm have imploded as well because if you think about it, buy it now, pay later. Is that something new? Is that something new? The only thing that's new is we don't need to check your credit. Go ahead and click on this button. Check out, get your crap. And I think Wall Street smell huge default bankruptcy coming. Okay? Horrific concept. Horrific concept. Buy now, pay later, 6 months without interest. Oh my God, it's insane. Okay, so a lot of people use it. In fact, Affirm, if you want to do some research on your own, take a look at Affirm, AFRM on the screen. Just look at the financial, how they are blowing up over the past year and a half. That's the reason. They have taken growth away from MasterCard, Visa, not American Express, because guess what? Many people that use American Express are not broke. They don't need buy now, pay later kind of plan. If you pay attention, both PayPal and Square has jumped into the buy now, pay later arena as well because they got business taken away by Affirm. All right, so everybody is jumping on the bandwagon with this nonsense. This is horrific. Okay, I am not a fan of anybody buying crap they don't need. Oh, let's go, honey. Let's go buy an 80-inch TV for 5,000 or whatever. Use the buy now, pay later option. Sad. Typical nonsense. American consumerism, disease, sickness. All right, so let's take a look at Starbucks. Okie dokie, Starbucks. Once again, pre-market down to 96.5. So guess what? Barely above the line. Hold the line. Okay, we want above 96. The line is right at 95.95, so stay above it. Prove to me. Hopefully, correct, Paul M. It's horrific. It is absolutely horrific. It's who can champion this business model? Is the default rate is climbing on a weekly basis over at a firm. All right, that's why the stock crashed as well. It's a wonderful concept. What is so wonderful about that? Holy cow! Shameful, really shameful. This is here we go. Markets open. Let's see. Early weaknesses. You know, as long as the market, am I surprised that the market is giving back today? No. I thought the market would continue yesterday, but apparently the market is ready to retest the reversal yesterday. So it's retesting to see if the reversal yesterday was a real deal, like it should retest, right? Just as I mentioned last night, it needs to prove that it's not a fluke. It needs to hold the line. It needs to show me that it can hold. One of the stock I liked yesterday, LH. Remember, I talked about LH. I said, hold the line. I like this one a lot. And right now, it's open below the line. I don't like that. All right. So it needs to get up over this line to prove to me. Well, Joel, how do they make money? Because after the first 6 months or whatever time period is, they will charge you interest like a credit card, right? So it's just horrific. That's why they have default. And because it's not like a credit card, the people that use it take advantage of it. They can default, not paying, and then they can go. They can buy something expensive on Amazon, screw it up there, and then go buy. Walmart doing the same thing. Every company use a firm now, from Walmart to Target. Even Apple is offering a firm buy now, pay it later. It is an insane trend. Maybe you in the chat room have not used it, but if you want to know how where the money comes from all this bubble of people buying craps they don't need, that's why a firm is the devil. Insane. It's bad enough we have stimulus money. We have a company out there that offer free credit with no background check. Go spend. Madness. If that doesn't scare you, that if we have a credit bubble burst, holy cow, it's insane. It's absolutely disgusting. I cannot believe that Wall Street even championed that this is a great business model that taken the financial world by storm. What a wonderful concept. Buy now, pay later. Allow consumer to be able to buy things and not have to do any layaway and wait. Get your stuff now. All right, Costco down. There you go. Test the line. Say Costco, as long as staying above this line, I'm okay. I'm not buying, okay, but it need to stay on that line. Okay. So today, a quick recap before I move on. There is no need for me to do anything yet. I will just sit back and let the market. Remember what I said yesterday. Wait for the first 15 minutes to see where the market is, heading. let all the craziness that happened in the first 15 minutes dissipate before you make any move. I don't plan to make any moves today. I'm watching Microsoft and Tesla. Microsoft is holding. Well, it's not holding, but it's trying. It's trying to get back over the 200 MA. Okay, and like I said, it didn't hold last night. Didn't hold. It came down below. Okay, so not good. Not good. Lockheed Martin, real quick. It's jumping today. Look at that. You know why? Threats of war. Microsoft tonight. Tesla tonight. That's why I am not touching those stocks. Tesla, once again, gave back some. All right. So yeah, it's a no touch. Tesla tonight can go crazy tonight after hours. So I'm gonna step out, step away, and not deal with Tesla until I see something better. Better entry point for Tesla. So for now, the market is retesting the breakout, retesting the reversal, and let's see what will happen by between now and 10 a.m. You're likely to see uh, a clearer direction after the first 10 minutes, first 15 minutes. Okay, for now, I usually just don't even pay attention really to the first 15 minutes because it's just stupidness going on. There's nothing to do here. All right, nothing to do. What else do I need to take a look at before I go? How about Facebook? Is it doing the same thing? Facebook? Yep. See, it come down. It's holding at the line. Barely. It's hanging on to the line by its fingernails. it's hanging on by its fingernail. Oh, hold the line. Just let it be. Okay? Let it be. It need to prove to you and me and all of us that it can go over the line and hold it. And this is an example that I have been showing you now for almost 2 weeks about being patient. Okay, there's no need to buy Facebook here. No, it's near. It's near the point where it's safer to buy Facebook, but it need to prove to you and me that it can hold the line. That's all you need to do. Right now, it's barely hanging on, so no need to do anything. No need to be a hero calling this is the bottom. We're near the bottom, just as my email to my staff last night. When he emailed me in panic, I said, hey, we're closer to the bottom because you are capitulating. But who knows? There's still more room down there. Remember, the NASDAQ only dropped 17%. I was looking for 20%. So we kind of didn't go down enough for me. Before I go, HD. Yeah, same thing here. As long as HD is above the 200 MA and this conversion with the support, it's okay. I would not buy. Okay, trust me, I would not buy HD here. No way, no how. So just chill, watch. All you can do is just be patient and watch. There will be time to go in. And for me, right now, there is zero reason to go in. And that's it, people. Thank you for joining me for this early pre-market session. Hopefully you learned something today, especially with the American Express. Let me take a quick look at American Express before I go on. Look at that. Bossing. Oh, man. Talking about a boss move. Look at that. Look at that move. Talking about a gap, right? Gap, but it's already gave back. Look at that. This morning at the high, it went as high as 170.83. Goodness gracious. And now it's back down. It better hold. There's a lot of sellers here, okay? A lot of sellers. Look at all the conversion of the 20, the 50, the 100, and 200 right here in this spot. In this zone of $5. Within this $5 range, you have 4 moving average converging. And I can guarantee you there are sellers lining up to take profit here. So, or to break even. Can you imagine all the people that bought here, 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 here? You think they're gonna be pleased to get the F out in this tough market, breaking even or making a little profit? Heck yeah. If 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 I was if I was a buyer yesterday, anytime yesterday, I would use every opportunity this morning in the first 10 minutes to get the F out and take profit. Anyhow, that's it for today. Have a good day. Bye-bye.